On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got James. Holmgren is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Embiid, and it's Yao in at the 5. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Anthony, the pass to Thurman, and that one is stuffed right through.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Embiid. Mobley kicks to Yao. Now James puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Thurman. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Holmgren. Following the basket by Tim Duncan. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Miami shooting their first free throw this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
What's up?
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking the bounce pass. And a wide open look for SGA. And the wing jumper offline. Embiid, the pass to Holmgren. And here is James. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Mobley wide open. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Anthony down low. Covered by Mobley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by LeBron James. Anthony right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
So Anthony nails both of them.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Embiid. James in the post. Payton's there, and they pick up 2.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Payton finds Anthony. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thurman passes to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony with the bucket.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Inside, and Yao slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
James dishes to Embiid. A kick out to Mobley. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
– 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Anthony looking it over. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. A shot by Anthony. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got SGA, also Peyton out there. Duncan is out there with Anthony, and it's Thurman in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. To the wing right side. Knocked loose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
James, the pass to Mobley. And here's Embiid. Nothing on the board. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Anthony against Yao. Anthony down low. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Peyton looking it over. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for SGA. Misses the 3. The Heat trail by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Anthony on the wing. Back to Payton. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Duncan against Yao. Clock at 4. Yao with the block. In the corner, it's James. James buries the 3.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yao kicks to Embiid. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound, Payton. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Thurman passes to Payton. From downtown, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. In the corner, it's Mobley. Pass to Embiid. LeBron up top, covered by Payton. And it's James missing. Outside Anthony. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Heat, LeBron James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Yao in its center. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Duncan with the screen for Payton. Back to Anthony. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anthony. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Holmgren outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the left side wing. Yao dishes to Embiid. From deep, James. Payton with some nice D. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holmgren against Anthony. It's over Holmgren, and it's Anthony again missing.
Boy, this is just what happens on some nights. He's unable to get into any sort of rhythm.
Mobley the pass to James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man. Mr. Mobley, what a pass.
Anthony with the screen on LeBron. Anthony against Mobley. Anthony kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Pass to Payton. Back to SGA. Duncan with the screen for SGA. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Mobley. Now Embiid. It's stolen by Duncan. To end the drought, Anthony, the pass to Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
James looking around. Over Payton. And it's James missing. The Thunder shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Payton from the arc. No good that time. Mobley outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Anthony. Payton is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Duncan. And it's Thurman in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
First team foul.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Embiid kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And they double up LeBron. Here's Mobley.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And here are the Heat now. It's a one-point game. Payton against James. Three-pointer by Embiid. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. And stolen by Yao. Now James. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Holmgren. Mobley looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Duncan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Anthony. To take the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Now James. That one misses.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Now SGA. Beyond the arc. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Anthony. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Anthony. Duncan. No fear there from Tim Duncan.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
James against Payton. Outside Embiid. Now Holmgren. Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Anthony. Tim Duncan.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. It's James. Outside Holmgren from deep. And they'll get another chance.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
James in the high post. Payton's there, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
13 foul. At the line for the Oklahoma City, Gary Payton.
Shoot two.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Embiid fires. Misses the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Mobley, good!
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Mikan in at the 4. Pass to Curry, launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen outside. And here's Edwards outside. No good that time. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Magic. Here's Ewing. To the inside. Here's Mutombo. And the shot goes down.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Outside Edwards. Back to Pippen. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Curry. And here's Tatum. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Outside Edwards. Launches it. That shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pippen, pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. We have to guard him with the numbers. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Tatum. Buries it down low.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Pippen outside to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gilmore. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy, and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
Here's Nowitzki. Lets it go from 11. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And that's exactly who you want taking the shot in these situations. Nowitzki excels at scoring under any kind of pressure.
Edwards against Tatum. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Here's Artest. He drops it from range.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Tatum. Fires from deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Artest. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Pippen. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Jason Tatum out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Mutombo in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Nowitzki. Over Edwards. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Orlando leading. Up top, Curry, guarded by Edwards. From the arc, Curry buries the triple.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Pass to Mikan. Here's Artest. Got a hand on it. Tatum passes to Curry. Orlando moving the ball around to the paint. Here's Nowitzki, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Mikan. Edwards against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. He uses that length to score through contact.
2 minutes.
Curry against Edwards. Curry passes to Tatum. Back to Curry. Uncovered. And it's Chicago with a board.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 6.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Nowitzki, pass to Ewing. Here's Nowitzki, defended by Pippen. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Back to Pippen. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Got a piece of it.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Pippen, pass to Gilmore. Goes up again, and it's good on the lay-in. Gilmore's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Pass to Ewing. Now here's Curry. Lets it fly. The wide-open shot is on the money. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pippen right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And it's time for your fan center court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Here's Edwards. Here's Mikan. It's tipped.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Orlando on D. It's a 1-point game. Curry with it. Pass to Tatum. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. Bulls leading by 3. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Nowitzki. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Pippen. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Edwards. Lets it go. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Outside Curry. Pass to Mutombo. To the left side wing. Orlando moving the ball around. And another miss by Orlando. And so here is Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Artest. He's covered by Curry. They double him with Curry. Here's Gilmore. Blocked. Dive for it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And the Bulls call time here.
Guard it.
Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Edwards for 3. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. To the right side. Tatum feeling it out a bit for the tie. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And the basket by Pippen.
3-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Magic trail by 6. Outside Curry, pass to Tatum. Back to Curry to win the cold spell. That one's good for 2. Curry's got 10 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now Tatum. Pass to Ewing. And here's Curry. Three-pointer. Tries to keep it alive. And they get it back. Here's Mutombo. Shot clock at 5. Outside Curry. Orlando needs to get off the shot here. Gets the three to fall. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Edwards. Mutombo with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Curry looking it over. Over Edwards. Curry creates inside. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Magic leading by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Stephen Curry is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Mutombo in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Back to Curry. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Pippen. Rebound by the Magic. Mutombo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum passes to Curry. And here's Tatum. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. And no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Edwards. Here's Artest. 11-footer is good.
That's about as far out as you'll see Gilmore go.
And so Curry will bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 1. Here's a pass to Tatum. Curry outside. Lets loose for 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Curry against Edwards. Pippen right side. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Now here's Tatum. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Now Curry. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Curry against Edwards. Outside Tatum. Here's Curry. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum against Edwards.
Edwards does not back down, even if it means taking physically hard contact. He's fearless.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. Break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Unable to knock them all down, but still he puts them up by 1.
Curry against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Misses the 3. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Pippen. Defense is right there. Ooh, it misses. Timeout. Magic. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Edwards against Curry. Oh, missed on the tray. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. Malone finds Butler. Jokic against Malone. Pass to Pettit. Jokic inside. Second shot opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Malone outside. George looking over the floor. Pass to Bird. 5 on the clock. Malone a screen on Davis. It's stolen by Davis. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here is Olajuwon. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Jokic gets it to go.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's George. Pass to Bird. Chamberlain a screen. 6 to shoot. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. From deep, Jokic drills it from outside. Jokic has got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
And George kicks to Butler. Back to George. Shot from the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
Quick decision right there from George. Not giving the D any time to react.
Pass to Davis. And here's Jokic. Outside for Davis. Stolen by Bird. To the inside. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Bird.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's Bird missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Bird. Now here's Malone. George passes to Butler. Malone outside. Here's George. Clock at 6. Now Bird. From deep three-point land. Jokic grabs the miss. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 5 now.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pettit, defended by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Chamberlain. To the paint, here's Malone. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And make some noise for your 1-6 crew.
So it's Sacramento trailing by 4. Pass to Butler. Back to George. Wide open look. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that one, good. Pettit's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
The shot by George, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Got it to go. That one good from Pettit.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here's Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Jokic. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Malone dishes to George. Over onto Kumbo. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Davis. And here is Antetokounmpo. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
The Kings trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bird kicks to Malone. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4. George finds Butler. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Kings. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
They've got Paul George, Bird out there at Malone. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Butler in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Pettit. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Butler passes to George. Over onto Tacumbo. George with the bucket. George has got 7.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Now here's Davis. Still yet to score. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Timeout called by the Kings.
On the court is your high squad. Who out there needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard and screen and rolls because of it.
Well, they're passing to Malone. And here's George, covered by Giannis. That shot off. Chicago leading by 9. Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jokic. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Butler dishes to Malone. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. George. Here's Chamberlain. And it's hauled in by the Bulls. Jokic just got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler against Giannis. Pass to Olajuwon. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis passes to Pettit. Count it. Good. Pettit's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And Matador defense
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
That doesn't go either for George.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Davis sets a screen. Bennett the pass to Davis. Stolen by Bird. Nobody near George. Good, and Butler gets the assist. George has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Kings. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for one.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Malone outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. George passes to Bird. Chamberlain a screen. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Moses Malone.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Pettit in at the 4-man position. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Pettit. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Giannis kicks to Davis. Now Jokic. Over George. Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. And it's Giannis missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Outside George. And he does not hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Now Jokic. Shoot from 8. Cleared away by Bird. On the wing, George. Antetokounmpo defending. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Giannis a screen on George. Here's Pettit, defended by George.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Bob Pettit. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Kings trail by 17. Timeout, Kings.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Malone. Here's George. Unloads. Jokic pulls it down. Tries to save it. Now here's Giannis. Now Davis. 5 on the clock. Let's lose a 3. Can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 17. Outside George. 3. Good.
And finally, someone scores.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other
down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. gonna go. Butler outside. Now George.
Assisted by Jimmy Butler.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires from 18. Doesn't get that one. Outside George. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, it's not the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jordan in at the 3 spot. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Jordan with it. Pass to Booker. Back to Jordan. The 3 is up. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Howard. Here's Pierce. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. And both free throws good for Bryant. First quarter of play, a minute in. Booker, the pass to Jordan. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Hill, the pass to Bryant. Here's Pierce. Booker defending. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Eaton passes to Booker. Can't cash it in from close range.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pass to Bryant from the high post. Nice jump shot. Bryant's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Booker. Jordan with a screen on Bryant. Booker finds Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Morning passes to Ginobili. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor,
this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Eaton's shot is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Devin Booker out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Mourning in at power forward.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Mourning. He's scoreless. Here's Leonard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. Now here's Hill. Howard with a screen on Jordan. It's blocked. Back come the Spurs in transition. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hill, the pass to Pierce. And here's Bryant. 4-3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Booker. Here's Mourning. Guarded by Howard. Leonard looking around. Here's Mourning. 5 on the clock. Over Howard. Mourning misses.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Hill. Fades back. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Bryant. The bank shot, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Up top, Booker. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Eden. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Hill, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pierce. Booker defending. And here's Howard. The three is up. Up again. controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Mourning. Leonard outside. Now here's Jordan. Check by Hill. Stolen by Bryant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Hill. Booker defending. Hill, the pass to Pierce. Back to Hill. Bryant outside. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Booker has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's a 1-point game. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Pierce in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Leonard finds some space. Cash money on the open jump shot. Leonard's got 8.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Bryant outside. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Hill. Howard, the screen. Shoots from the elbow. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Los Angeles foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Pierce. No points so far. Bryant outside. Howard inside. Covered by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Bryant, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Booker, the pass to Mourning. Leonard outside. Pass to Mourning. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now Howard. Back to Hill. Howard with a screen on Booker. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And Booker throws it down.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Start it.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad's team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Howard up top. To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
He's smart about picking his spots. That time Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Hill. Bryant, a screen on Jordan. Bryant, right side. And stolen by Leonard. On the break. Jordan with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. And the dunk by Leonard.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Leonard's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Pass to Bryant. Over Leonard. No good off the glass.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Booker, the pass to Leonard. And there's a pick. Down low.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Spurs, Mark Eaton taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Lakers trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pierce, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's intercepted. It's stolen by Howard. Outside, Hill. Looking to win the run. Comes up empty down low.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So, on the floor for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard out there with Devin Booker. And it's Mourning in at the power forward position. 4 on the clock. Here's Hill. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. San Antonio leading by 6. Booker finds Jordan. Here's Mourning. Leonard inside. He's against Howard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And he makes the first.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Howard. Here's Pierce. Booker defending with his first shot attempt. Pierce can't get to it. Spurs lead by 8. Jordan, the pass to Booker. Here's Mourning. Leonard outside. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Pierce. Booker defending. Right side, Hill. Here's the floater, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Grant Hill. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And Booker has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Yes! Locked in on the J.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Lakers call timeout.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Lakers girls.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Hill. Tipped. Jordan against Hill. And that
And they're putting together another quality possession for taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Cash it in.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
San Antonio leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Stolen by Bryant. That's all.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Jordan, the screen. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Pierce. Leonard defending. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth. Banks it home. Big shot.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And that's an intentional foul. Booker drawing the double. From deep. Cash from downtown.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. By himself, and he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Now here's Booker. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.